I ain't gonna lie. I already hated the New York Giants because we could not beat them to save our lives no matter how bad they are. But Kayvon Thibodeaux just added more fuel to my fire. Let's preview the Washington Commanders versus the New York Giants. Let's get it.
The way that we live is not for everybody. We're going to run and put our bodies on people in a violent manner.
You know what time it is. It's time to come out.
I love the way she shake on me.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We enter the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about what Kayvon Thibodeaux, Daniel Jones, and Deonte Banks all had to say about facing the Washington Commanders, and we also going to preview the Washington Commanders versus New York Giants game. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so please help me get there as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to it. So, Daniel Jones, Kayvon Thibodeaux, and Deonte Banks. Man, I already hated the Giants because we cannot beat them to save our lives, man. And we got Daniel Jones coming off of the game he just came off of, confident that he will get the win versus the Washington Commanders. And then we got Kayvon Thibodeaux, who had media this past week talking about the Washington Commanders and how he doesn't view them, or view us, I should say, as a rival. Now, I do want to take a quick pause to let you guys know I will be at the game this Sunday, section 209. So if you guys are going to be there and you want to link with me, I will be in 209 with my dad. If you guys got any tailgates that we should attend to, let me know. But we definitely in the building this Sunday, and I can't wait because, man, these guys, they deserve a loss. We deserve to beat the Giants. The Washington Commanders, simple. Like, keys to victory, bro. It's literally simple. Get after Daniel Jones, because we know any kind of pressure in his face, he is going to be prone to turn the ball over. I mean, it just sucks because every single time we preview the Giants, bro, they're either worse than us or just as bad as us. And it's like every single time we play them, we cannot beat them. I don't know what it is, but hopefully, with this new coaching staff and with how pissed off they were after the performance on Sunday versus the Bucks, that we can come out and fire on all cylinders, because the Washington Commanders can ill afford to go to 0-2 on the season. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, all right, dog? If we go to 0-2 on Sunday, you might as well cancel the season, because then the following week we have to go to Cincinnati after they have faced a hard Kansas City Chiefs team, and I know they have success against them all the time in regular season, but I'm not sure if they're gonna beat them, so they could potentially be 0-2 headed into that game, and there is no way we beat them on the road in Cincinnati on Monday Night Football. They're potentially 0-2. We're 0-2. The season's just gonna down spiral from there. So this is literally our chance to make it right. This is literally our chance to. This is a must-win game, essentially what I'm saying. And it sucks that we always find ourselves in must-win games this early on in the season, because anybody else, any other team that are talented enough, that has the coaching staff enough, if they go down 0-2, they probably going to find a way to dig themselves out of a hole. Like if Cincinnati go down 0-2, they're the type of team to look back up and they won 8 straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we don't have that talented of a team to be doing that, in my opinion. So we gotta beat up on teams like the Giants. We gotta take advantage of playing games and teams like Carolina this season if we want to have an opportunity to potentially do something. Now, again, Dan Quinn, he himself is 6-0 versus the New York Giants as the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. So hopefully that carries over to Sunday and we could beat the Giants. And I'm gonna, like, really, bro, I'm not accepting a 20-17, 23-20. I'm not accepting nothing close. We need to clobber these guys. We need to put our foot on their throat and crush these guys. Because again, you play a team like New York. You see what they did to the you see what how they look versus Minnesota. And Minnesota was starting Sam Darnold. And I'm not even trying to say Sam Darnold is just this trash quarterback, but he isn't anything special. So, with that being said, the Washington Commanders need to come out there at home, Jaden Daniels home opener, and show these boys what it really is. These Giants ain't on nothing. I don't care what Kayvon Thibodeaux had to say about this team. About with Deontay Banks, I really want to owe him one. I really need a deep shot to Terry, first play of the game, so he could drag on Deontay Banks. Because Deontay Banks, bro, he was perping LS, bro. He was perping OC last year, fool. Like, he got on live on Scurry Terry to us, hey, I'm just trying to see if 17 played today and did all this and all that big perping. Like, I hate that because he's not, like, Terry real live will do him crud. He knows that. It just so happens that every single time Terry lines up against these cornerbacks, we have no quarterback. Like, you look at the Trayvon Diggs versus Terry McLaurin highlights that they try to pin on Terry and say that Trayvon Diggs locked him up. Every single time Terry and Trayvon Diggs went at it, Terry has cooked him. The ball is just so bad that it's looking like Trayvon Diggs is locking him up. That's not the case. Terry McLaurin versus Deontay Banks, similar things. Terry was getting open. The quarterback just didn't give him the ball, didn't give him a catchable ball if he did look his way. So we need Jaden Daniels, and we seen what he did last Sunday, overthrowing Terry McLaurin, which in my opinion would have been a walk-in touchdown and would have changed the momentum of this game, bro, versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We seen what he did on Sunday. We cannot have that again. No overthrows, JD5, man. We need you to drop that thing in the bucket, how you did at LSU for Malik Neighbors, how you did for De'Ami Brown in that Jets preseason game. We need perfect passing because these Giants really ain't on nothing. The only time they feel like they something is if they're playing the Washington Commanders. The same way that we feel confident about beating the New York Giants, trust me, the people in New York feel the same way about us. They feel like they should beat us. It's no reason we should lose to the Washington Commanders. This is a nice game for Daniel Jones to get back on track, and they could go one-on-one and potentially make something out of their season. So it's not like it's a one-way street. It's not like we only feel this way. They also feel that way about the Washington Commanders on the other end. So we cannot allow this team to hang around, to stick around, to get any kind of confidence. None of that can happen because we literally need this win. We got Cincinnati, Arizona, Cleveland, and then I think Baltimore as our next 4 games. We cannot lose this game. If we want to make anything out of this season, we need to win on Sunday. Malik Neighbors is playing for the New York Giants, so that is a good thing for them. And of course, I don't like to see anybody injured. I would love to see the Giants at full health, so when we do in fact beat them, there's no excuses as to why we did. So I'm excited that he's playing to get to go up against Benjamin St. Juste more likely than not. Michael Davis, some of those guys. That is going to be a tough task for us. I definitely think this secondary is going to be a challenge often on Sunday, because the Giants do have a sneaky good receiver core with Malik Neighbors, with Wan'Dale Robinson, with my guy Jalen Hyatt. Like, they have weapons on the outside. It's just all about Daniel Jones. So if we could find a way to limit Daniel Jones's ability to pass the ball, shut down the run game, who I feel like wasn't that effective on Sunday, and it was probably a big part as to why, because they had to throw the ball so much, but they weren't really successful on the ground. Now I will say the thing that scares me about the New York Giants is that front four, more specifically Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence is an absolute beast. He's a dog, and I don't know if we have anybody that could block him, but it should be a tough task. It should be a fun task for Sam Cosmi, who we just extended like last week before the season. So it should be a fun task if Sam Cosmi's gonna be lined up on him. Outside of those guys, like Ojulari doesn't really scare me. Kayvon Thibodeaux, even though he talks a big game, doesn't really scare me. Like we're pretty much fine. Like it's really just Dexter Lawrence, if you ask me. So the Giants, again, they don't have anything that is crazy that we should lose, but every single time we find a way to lose to the New York Giants. So hopefully this is the time where this is over and we can beat the New York Giants. Again, I will be at the game with my dad, section 209. If you want to come see your boy, that's where I will be. If you invite us to any tailgates, let us know. Hit me up on the DMs, Swan Gotti Talking Sports, but I will be live in full effect for the home opener this Sunday. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 8,000 subscribers would be greatly appreciated if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to check out Juan Gotti promo code on SeatGeek to get $20 off your first purchase. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy out there. Peace.